The Bangladesh garment building disaster prompted some Western clothing brands that were having items made there to promise financial compensation for the deaths. The European Union is reconsidering trade arrangements, and some consumers feel confused over whether they should feel a shared responsibility because of their low-price shopping habits.
We shouldn't buy things which are made that way.
Okay, and why do you think that? Who do you think is responsible?
I am. You are if you buy. But I think Bangladeshis too. They have to be more safe and secure.
Bangladesh today competes for business with other countries in the South Asia region, China foremost. In developing this, it has ignored conditions for the workers. Around 3 million of them, women for the majority, earn roughly €30 per month in some 4,500 factories. Giving preferential access, the EU buys 60% of this, with figures rising, €8 billion worth in 2011 and €8.6 billion last year. The main markets are Germany, the UK, Spain and France. Brussels has repeated a call saying Dhaka must ensure safety standards in factories. Highlighting alleged criminality, the factory collapse was the third deadly incident in 6 months to raise questions about labour conditions, which this analyst says Europe can't ignore.
I think it's up to both regional governments such as the European Union, it's up to national and local government within these low-wage economies to make sure that the correct procedures are being adhered to.
In January, the European Commission warned Dhaka to act immediately to raise standards after a garment factory fire killed 6 employees. Another fire in November had killed more than 100. The US then threatened to suspend preferences but didn't. Workers' demonstrations have been demanding capital punishment for the owners of the death traps. Western activists who criticize companies for turning a blind eye to abuses say they should press for improvements but should not pull out of Bangladesh and other low-cost countries because poor workers would pay the price.